Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Orby3NWO bringing you my top 5 under the radar tight ends. This is the first year that I've done tight ends. This is on Madden 13, and again, these aren't the best tight ends on Madden, but these are some guys that you can use in your superstar mode or your coach mode if you want to go with somebody who will cost you a little bit less cap room, cap space, and or if you just want to go with someone who's not already at the top of the food chain. It's also people you can use against your friends who may not have heard of them, make you look like a real Madden genius. So let's jump right into the list here. Number 5 is James Hanna of the Dallas Cowboys, one of 2 players from the Cowboys that I have on this list. This guy is all speed. He is definitely the fastest tight end that I have on this list, and if I'm remembering right, he may be the fastest tight end in Madden. His speed is an 89, which is incredibly high. His strength is a 74, he has 90 acceleration, which really helps him break away, and 84 agility. His catching is a 72, which is very high. It's very good for a tight end. That's above average. His spectacular catch is just a 63, but he makes up for it with catch in traffic, which is a 77. The guy is going to make the catch no matter how hard he gets hit. That's a very good stat for him. As far as the blocking goes, I always think of that as sort of a secondary skill set for tight ends on Madden. In real life, maybe it's a little different. He's a better run blocker than he is a pass blocker, and he has 57 impact block, if you use that much at all. The guy is very good all around. He has great hands, but his main thing that sets him apart is that speed. With a tight end, you're usually going to get set up against a safety or a linebacker. They can't cover this guy. He's too fast. Put him in something that'll get him a little bit of separation, let him run away from those guys, and he'll be wide open just about every play. You can run him in seams or really whatever you like. The guy is too fast to be covered. Number 4 is the Chargers' Ladarius Green. This guy is a lot like James Hanna. He's got 87 speed, 83 acceleration, and 86 agility, so he's just a touch slower, not quite as quick off the line. He has 63 strength, which is also a little lower, but his catching is a little higher. It's 78, and this is what really sets him apart. He has an 84 spectacular catch and a 74 catch in traffic. Usually you don't see both of those being that high on a player. He'll be one or the other, a spectacular catch guy or a catch in traffic guy. This guy has both. He's not quite as good of a blocker. This guy's a better pass blocker than he is a run blocker, but the problem is if you're passing, you probably want him out in the field. So his impact block is very nice as well. He's got 66 there, and then he's got a few other things that I really like about him. His moves are very, very good. He's got a 74 spin move and an 82 juke move, which is as high as some wide receivers and running backs. The guy is very good. You want to get the ball into his hands. Again, you can think of him just like a James Hanna, just a touch slower. The guy can jump very well, so you can even put him in a straight line route and let him go up over the guy if you want. Number 3 is John Phillips, the second tight end that I have from the Cowboys roster. This guy plays a lot more like the prototypical old school tight end. He's not quite as fast as some of these other guys, but he still has good hands, and he's a much better blocker. He's got 74 speed, 81 acceleration, and 70 agility to go along with 76 strength. So obviously you can see he's not as quick as like Hanna or Green, but he has very good hands. His catching is a 76, his catch in traffic is a 75, and his blocking is quite a bit better than the other guys. It's 66 for run and 62 on pass block. His impact blocking is a 72. This guy is a tough tight end. He is a strong tight end. He's not going to run away from anyone. You're going to want to use him more like a possession receiver. If it's 3rd and 5, he can get you the catch. You know, if you need 1 or 2 yards, this is the guy to go to. He's going to make the catch for you. He'll get the yardage that you need. He's not going to be breaking a lot of 40-yard touchdown runs. That said, he also has a very good stiff arm. It's at 70, so he can break some tackles like that. Just don't expect him, again, don't expect him to run down the seam for 40 yards and then catch a pass in the end zone falling down. This guy is a lot more straight up and down, but when you do get him the ball, he is a force to be reckoned with. Number 2 is probably the most well-rounded tight end on this list. It's the Colts' Coby Fleener. Listen to this guy's stat line. Speed is an 88, strength is an 80, acceleration 85, agility 87. His athleticism is off the charts. His catching is an 84, which makes him the 2nd highest catch rating on this list. His spectacular catch is a 73, and his catch in traffic is an 83. He can make every catch that you need him to. He doesn't drop the ball even when he gets hit. I could make a montage of Coby Fleener getting lit up and still making catches for me. This guy is great in that aspect. His blocking is really solid. It's about on level with the other guys. He's a slightly better pass blocker than run blocker. He's got a 62 impact block, and he's got a 75 juke move, which is very good. And when you do get this guy out there, he makes a catch, breaks a tackle. I would definitely recommend using that juke move. It's rated at 75 right now, but it seems to work a little better than most of the other guys that are rated in that same level. The guy has great hands, great speed, he works a lot like Hanna. Use him, let him get open. Number 1 is the Ravens' Dennis Pitta, and I love when I see my choices work out in real life. I made this list before the season started, and then Pitta blew up in the first few games. He's actually playing right now in Sunday Night Football, and I'm excited to see how well he does. This guy, his stat line is very good as well. Speed is an 82, acceleration's a 78, agility's an 80, but his catching is an 87, which is the highest on this list. Spectacular catch is an 84, catch in traffic is an 86, so it's another guy that has both of those. He will make any catch you need. He also has 84 jumping and is 6'4", so the guy will go up over anybody, especially linebackers, but if you somehow get him on a smaller cornerback or a safety or something like that, give him a jump ball. He's going to come down with it every single time. The guy is very strong, very hard runner, but the main thing, again, like with most of the other guys, his speed sets him apart. Get him against a linebacker, put him in a cross route, some sort of a post, something like that to get a little bit of separation. You're going to see this guy in the end zone quite a bit. He breaks tackles like that all the time. He's a really fun guy to play with. Alright, that was my top 5 under the radar tight ends. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really want to know what you guys think. Is there someone I left off? Do you think they should have been rearranged in order? Let me know what you think in the comment section. I love reading that. The next video up will be the top 5 under the radar fullbacks. That'll be up next Monday. I'd also like to see these videos get a little more views, guys. I don't really want to beg you guys for it, but I do put a ton of work into these, and they are probably the hardest videos I have to make. So let's get this thing up there. So I'll keep making these and won't just quit doing the series. I really want to keep doing this. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time.